Hey guys, Hannibal, family lawyer. What's happening? For those of you who follow me on these little social things, you may have been saying, like, Hannah, yo, sister, where you been? You been kind of quiet. Like, what's going on? And you're right. It has been a wild time. So I guess this video is like a little bit more of a kind of personally update and apology, kind of, and less of one of my normal like talking videos. So first, like I owe a lot of people responses on LinkedIn, and everybody was like so nice and very happy birthday and everything on Facebook and all the things. And so thank you. It was my birthday recently, the beginning of August, and thank you. Everybody was so sweet to even give a care and like say something nice. But so what happened was the morning after my birthday, when I was that day planning on like, oh, thank you everybody for all the happy birthdays and respond to all these messages. Um, we had a very big house fire in the early hours of the morning. Um, and long story short, like everybody got out, the dog got out, like we were all safe and physically fine. But essentially, our house, like the whole back part of it, has to be like taken off and then put back on and all this stuff. And so, anyway, we are going to be out of our house until December. And I thought, like, after it happened, like, oh, I'll be, by Wednesday, it was on Monday. I'll be back to work. Like, no problem. I'll be back in on Wednesday. And I was not ready. I tried and just like, I was really, I guess it was just that kind of trauma, and this is kind of divorce related, right? That trauma in your bones that maybe your brain hasn't fully processed just comes out like having a conversation. I was talking about somebody's taxes in a decree, like, oh, and just started bawling in the middle of it, I guess. And I was like, I guess I'm not quite ready to be doing this. So anyway, it's been, I guess, a little bit over 2 weeks now, and I'm definitely feeling like mostly back to normal and back to myself. And it's been kind of wild for the kids and just the whole thing. And obviously, we're so lucky to be out of it and everything be okay. But it really did turn our world upside down. And the Austin Fire Department was like super duper awesome and just did great, of course. And those guys are awesome. But anyway, so that's been like one of my reasons. The other thing that's been going on is I found out that I am pregnant. Oh my God. So those of you who've watched any of these know I have three big kids, and junior high and fifth grade, and I'm gonna have a baby. Oh my God. So exciting and surprising and wild. So like already had that going on. And the morning after the fire was supposed to be my first big doctor's appointment. And anyway, it was just crazy. So that's very exciting news. Like I'm very thrilled and very excited. We're just sort of like whoa over here, like very brain kind of going crazy, but I'm very behind on all the social things and better get my act together. I'm feeling back. I honestly just didn't really have a ton to say for a little bit, and just trying to like, I guess my takeaway from all of this is just, life is never settled. You think things are going good, and you're like, okay, good. I'm through this really hard thing and things are going good, and now they're just going to be this way. But, that just ain't the way it goes. There's always something, and just learning to roll with it and not like lament or hold too fast to the idea you had of something. The idea I had of a pregnancy in my house with all my stuff and comfortable and just a very different experience than maybe my other times. And I have to just let that go. And I've learned in life, and probably a lot of y'all have already learned, that it's sort of the resisting the change or resisting the difficulty that really creates the problem. And so I've just been having to exercise like just letting go and rolling with it the best that I can, and welcoming sort of the challenge and the difficulty with the joy and the things that are exciting, and trying to focus on that in light of COVID and school, whatever is happening with that, and all the other things. We're really busy and all work stuff too, So, anyway, for those of you guys who've been so supportive and part of my journey, I hope you'll join with me in being super excited. I won't be like super baby all the time posts, I promise, but I probably let y'all know, like, once we know boy or girl, we're going to know real soon. And hopefully, y'all can celebrate with me. And for those of you, my clients and like friends who are, you know, thinking that divorce means your life is over and it's never going to be great again and all that, like maybe you can be a little bit encouraged that that doesn't have to be the case. I definitely had that thought, and you know, it's not like that at all. So things are going great. I'm really excited. But there was a point where I too was like in a very dark place and felt very stuck in the mud and like I was never going to be happy again. I mean, I think a lot of people in divorce, that's how they feel, but that's a lie. It's not true. And life's never going to be just like flow easy, and there aren't going to be any problems, especially if you have, blended families or broken family or however, not a four corners family anymore. There's always going to be bumps and things like that, but there really is hope and things really will get better. It gets better. That's one of my videos that I did that one time. It really is true. So, anyway, thanks for all your support, everybody. And I promise I'll get back through all my messages as soon as I can. And appreciate y'all. Okay. I hope everybody is doing okay, hanging in there with all the different school stuff and everything else going on. Stay safe, healthy, you know.